Fight fans, fight fans. What up, y'all? What up, though? The new sauce that's brewing, Spence versus Crawford rematch clause. Now, I heard rumors about it and saying this is one of the potential things that's holding up the fight. But I don't know how true it is. I can see. I don't really. Only thing about a rematch clause I can see that's gonna really make the money is um, for the fighters too. But I think not. My mind is a little different. I think differently. I think outside the box. Like I say, I think the business side as well. From a fighter's perspective, a business perspective, and a team perspective for the fighters. It'll make sense for everybody else, but it wouldn't make sense for them to. Only if the fight's close, a rematch clause should be, you know, it should be enforced. But if the fight's not close, why? It's like, who want to see Devin beat Cambose's ass all over again? Nobody want to see that. There's nothing Cambosis can do differently to make that outcome differently. Only thing can happen that I see is Devin possibly stopping him this time because he done tasted his power. He know his moves, and I can just see Devin probably stopping him this time. But in this potential fight between Spence and Crawford, I don't understand why would it be a rematch clause and if this is just a rumor, but if it is true, who would it benefit? Because from what I've seen from both fighters and what I'm hearing from both fighters, this is the last fight at that weight for both of them. Spence already talking about if he wins this belt, his last belt, he's moving up. Crawford already talking about fighting Charlo if he can't get the Spence fight. So, far as this rumor about a rematch clause, like I said, it got to do something with the teams, the promoters, or something. It's money in it for them. But I don't see Earl staying at welterweight after this fight, win, lose, or draw. And to be perfectly honest, I don't see Bud staying there either. Win, lose, or draw. If he already talking about fighting Charlo. So, if this is a real stipulation, I just wonder where it came from. But it's crazy though, because I just don't see what's the holdup. I really don't. And they trying to talk about money and all this other shit. I mean, if you're Bud Crawford, I understand. This can definitely you gonna want more money because you're fighting for all the marbles. And not only that, but my thing is, as a man, take what they give you, bro. Because this is the biggest payday in your career regardless, win, lose, or draw. It's still going to be more money than you ever seen. And yeah, you want to exhaust your possibilities to get more money. I understand all that too. But if the fight don't happen because you being greedy, then what do we got as fans? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said before, name another welterweight you gonna get this type of payday by fighting. Go ahead. I'll wait. Exactly. No motherfucking body. So quit fooling yourself. Put your big boy drawers on. Take the motherfucking fight. And let's make it happen. Sign the fucking contract. And let's go. You talked all this shit While this man went through his injuries, like everybody was scared to fight you. Now the fight is here, and your pen, the ink in your pen dry some shit. Take the fight. Take the fight. You losing confidence. You got two fanboys that's riding your dick. Tim Bradley and Shakur Stevenson. Both of them changing their tune all of a sudden, if y'all guys notice. Tim Bradley now, Terrence will knock Spence out, and this and that and that and this. This now is a 50-50 fight. Shakur up there said, yeah, Bud's getting slow. He's getting old. I rock with both of them, but Bud's my man. It's going to be a good fight. Everybody that was on your side, all of a sudden saying it's a 50-50 fight or it's going to be a good fight. But at first, everybody was saying Bud was going to win. Easy. We just want to see a fight, man. We just want to see a fight. We want to see a good fight, clean fight, make it happen. Bud, take what's on your motherfucking plate, make the fight happen. You beat the man, you become the man. That's how I go. I don't know why it should be any different for you. That's how I go. You beat the man, then you call all the shots. Just like Floyd had to do with Oscar. He had to be the B-side. And once he beat Oscar, he got what he wanted, when he wanted, how he wanted. But all this money you asking for up front means either one or two things. You know after this fight you'll never be the same and you need some extra money just to lay low or whatever. Or it's your last fight and you about to retire. So you just want to cash in all the chips, just cash in everything. But from what you're talking about and from the interviews you're doing and everything you're saying like you want to move up and weight. Errol already said after this he's moving up in weight because it's hard for him to make the weight. So Bud is trying to stall out, wait for Errol to move up and vacate those titles. Then he can come behind them with the broom and sweep them up for any other welterweight. Because Terrence Crawford is number 2 as far as the welterweight's concerned, as far as I'm concerned. But you got some dangerous boys down there that's waiting on you too. You got to watch out for the Ortizes, the Boots, and the motherfucking Bens. Them ain't going to be no easy fights. If them titles become vacant and you trying to get them boys hungry. They ain't making them M's yet. They want to make them M's. And they gonna fuck up some shit to get them. So this weight out game, you trying to make a move up so you can just be unified in 2 titles. I peeped that shit. It's chess, not checkers. I understand. The same way you had a chance to fight Earl when you fought Jeff Horn instead. Bomac even said that on record. So do you really want that smoke or do you really not? Now, I never did think you really wanted it. That's why you talking this Charlo talk. But the rumor about the fucking rematch clause and both of y'all talking about moving up, I think is a power move by y'all teams just so they can generate more money. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a rematch clause with Manny and Pacquiao because it took the fight so damn long to happen. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd wasn't going to give him a rematch anyway after he talking that bullshit about his shoulder. You lost like a man, respectfully. And, you know, you got to make excuses. You just can't say the better man won. But there's some bullshit in the game somewhere. And I think Crawford, on my opinion, I think Crawford just trying to buy his time, get as easy way to the title as possible so he can make history being unified in 2 weight divisions. That's what I think. Because he know Earl ain't going to sit around and wait. He been laid off long enough due to his minor hiccups, his injuries and shit. That's why he come back with no tune-ups. He getting straight back at it. He got a time span. He only can make the weight for so long. He blowing up. He getting older. And I just think, personally, I think that's Bud ploy and what he trying to do. That's why it's taking so long. If not, sign the fucking contract and fight. Take what's on your plate. Because it's more than you ever ate anyway in your whole career. Stop fucking up the game for realists. Like they say, you either gonna shit or get off the pot, nigga. It's either that. Raw and real, baby. That's what I think. Raw and real.